All right, now I'm going to show you how to do Pixton. This one's really fun, and I just recently started using it. So you're going to go to pixton.com, which I will share with you in a second. It's going to look like this. You're going to sign up. I'm going to log in, very similar to Wakelet. I'm going to sign in with Google because that's what I use. Sign in, let it load. Then it's going to look like this. This one is really fun. So I teach language arts, obviously. So I can use this easily, but so can anyone else. I would even just give them a day to kind of just make their avatars. That way, every time they make something, that's what they can use. So you can have different classrooms too. I've made one for my second hour, and then students would just join that, and then you can put everything in here. So it's really nice. And then you can even have like a class photo. So there's me, which it looks nothing like me, but there's me. You can change things. So if you're more elementary, you can have things like this. You can have travel, superheroes, fairy tale, whatever. I'm middle school. I feel like we're playing Jane, so I'm just going to go to plain. And this can even be your Google Classroom banner. So if you use Google Classroom, this can be like the top thing, which I think is really cool. And then you just click on this and you would see things. I don't have any kids making them yet because I haven't done it, but this is where they would appear, so it would be easy for you to see. And then join that link. And I'm going to go back here. So this is their avatar maker. This is the comic builder. It's just really fun. So you can create a comic, click create now, and there are so many different options to use. So you have, look how small this bar is, and it just goes all the way down. So there's just so many things you can do. You can do a variety of things. You're in science, you can type in science, and I bet some science things will pop up. You got phones, you got a science lab, you got hospitals, you got all kinds of things. You don't have to click anything. You can just do school if you want them to do something in the school. You can even do school outdoors, and then it gives you like school bus, playgrounds, all this stuff. It's crazy how many things that you can do. So, if you're doing it in language arts, maybe you can have them create a story, any story they want, and I guarantee you they can probably go find backgrounds to go with their story. Castles, I bet, would be on here if they wanted to write something about that. Yep, there we are. Then you just click one, and it loads up right here. Then you're going to pick a character. It's a little slow today. But you can even make the characters be in different positions. Teachers, man, woman, teen, child, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. We'll pick this guy right here. He seems like he fits into that. Then it even goes into their outfits. You can change their outfits if you want to. Colors, you can change. You can have them red. Maybe they're angry at a certain part, so you want them to be red. I didn't pick a very good person because you can't really see. But you can change their hair, and he has an helmet on. But still, it's very handy. And then focus. You can choose where they're at. Maybe you want them up front. Maybe you want them in center. Maybe you want them walking. Dramatic, jumping. There's just so many options. And then the words, this is where you want to go. I don't know, where am I going? First thing that popped up. Then click this little blue check mark, and it'll pop up right there. And then again, you can change their faces. I didn't pick a very good guy to show an example because he's got a mask on, but then you can change their actions. So you want them to look like maybe he's fighting. Is that a fighting pose? I can't tell. Maybe he's pointing. Hey, how are you? I don't know. Anything, you can change it. Then you just add a panel and start again. You can change the scene. Maybe he went from a castle, now he's in a science lab. And then do the same thing, add a character. You want a different character because you don't want the same one? Pick one. Then kind of do the same things. Then they'll ask you to title it. Oops, I clicked out of it already. But you can go back. Test, untitled comic. That was me testing Science Lab. Untitled one, you can edit it if you want to. It's just really fun, and the kids would love it. And it gives kids the chance who maybe aren't artistic. Because every time I'm like, okay, we're going to do something artful today, I hear a bunch of moans and groans, like, I can't draw. Can I draw a stick person? And then this just gives kids an opportunity to be super creative without having to do that really artistic one. Now, if you wanted to, you can still do pen and paper for the kids who just really love drawing. Give them comic paper. But this, I think, is a really good alternative for everyone, no matter what. So again, I'm going to give you about 10 to 15 minutes to kind of go and create your own account. Here's how you log in. Create your free account, start exploring. I suggest just kind of making your own avatar right now and setting up your classrooms, because really once you start playing around with it, it's really, really easy to use. And you're going to kind of just start having fun and just kind of get lost in it because it's really fun. So I'm going to do that, and then we will get back to our slideshow, and then you might have some more time at the end to play with either Wakelet or Pixton, whichever one you feel more comfortable with, to kind of start implementing right away.